Hi, this is Jenna Apgar with Brand.blog, and I am here outside of my house. The sun wasn't too bright today, so I thought I'd step outside, and I don't have a lot of time because I'm still ride sharing with my husband since I don't get my vehicle back till this weekend. But I wanted to take a moment and discuss something. So I tried my first interview with a business owner, was it Monday morning, with Virginia, and she has a life coaching business. She's a little bit older, technology is newer to her, and she doesn't have a lot of time because she's busy in her own business, and she's also, just gets tired. So she wants to spend the majority of the effort she has directly on her business helping people. And that's really important. We as solopreneurs especially, but all entrepreneurs, we want to spend the most time where it's the most needed, and especially for solopreneurs and women, we find that we want to be in our business helping people the most and interacting with people and getting those feel goods. We don't want to be spending all our time on marketing efforts that are going to be getting us to that point. So I wanted to discuss one of the little tricks that I use that I discussed with her, but since it was my first interview and I wasn't quite prepared for it, it was a rough morning for me. I found that the video was not really loud, and so I wanted to do one just on that little trick so everyone could get the information. So, there's a lot of different social media platforms that we in theory would like to be on, but don't have time because each platform has such unique needs, like we discussed yesterday morning, whether it's from hashtags, character counts. You have Twitter obviously doesn't have hardly any. Facebook, it has a lot. LinkedIn's kind of in the middle. Instagram, I prefer square pictures. I know they allowed the horizontal and the different ones, but I still prefer square on Instagram. But we want to meet all those challenges while getting the best organic reach. And I read last week that, if you post from Hootsuite or Buffer, which is a wonderful scheduling tool to help you manage these marketing efforts, that you could have 70% less organic reach. And since the organic reach on something like Facebook is already like 1 to 3% max of your followers, that's a really low number to be reaching. If you're reaching only 70% of the 1 to 2%, that's next to nobody. You'd have to have millions of followers. So one of the tricks I have noticed on my Facebook when I'm looking over in my metrics on the back end is if I send a picture from Instagram over to my Facebook business page, which you can set up in the share settings on your Instagram, that I am getting 7 times the organic reach. So if one of my posts reaches about 132, if I do nothing, if it's just a standard scheduled post, you'll see it just doesn't reach that many people. If I send it from Instagram to my Brand.blog page or my my blog page at Miss Jenna Lifestyle Studio, I can get up to 700, 800 views, and that's without any additional tricks, just me sharing directly from Instagram to Facebook. So just in reach alone on Facebook, this is a nice little trick to get a better organic reach. Facebook, of course, bought Instagram, and they want to grow it, and that's kind of one of the things they're cultivating right now and growing the users on Instagram, trying to bring it up to a Facebook level since Facebook is still the behemoth on the block. The other thing that's interesting about your options with Instagram, if you start with an Instagram post, there's some editing tools in there to make your pictures look better since it is all picture focused. But the other thing is Facebook's not the only one you can share to. You can share to your Facebook business page, your Facebook personal page, whichever, you only get to pick one, but pick your preference. You can share it to Twitter. Sometimes it shares well, sometimes it doesn't, and you have to remember word counts. You can send it to Tumblr, which is the microblogging site. Very more hipster, but always nice to have one more thing out there with your name on it. And then you can also send it to Flickr, which is a nice way to store all the images you're creating and using for future use. The other nice thing that I found about this is Instagram embeds in your blog really easily. Facebook post, if I'm doing a live video and I'm sharing these, they embed well, but I find the standard post just doesn't really embed well, whereas an Instagram one always does. So that's my little trick, and like I said, that'll save you a lot of time because you don't have to sit there and post on every single social media. Just log into your Instagram, go up into your settings, link to your Twitter account, link to your Facebook, and then your Facebook business page and tell it you want to send it there. Link your Tumblr account, link your Flickr account, link all these extra accounts, because literally the only additional work it takes is to make the Instagram post, and then you're just going boom, 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 selecting that you want to send it to those other social media sites, and you're done. And it's sent for you. And if you want to go back and edit it, so if you were tag someone in Instagram, that's not their same handle. If you're trying to network, you might go over to Facebook and edit the post, but it's done, and there's a beautiful picture attached, and you can grow, 3 different followings all at once. I would say 2, Facebook and Instagram, because that's the one that does best with. But again, on top of that, you're getting the increased organic reach on Facebook, because right now they're pushing those posts out because their algorithm is currently reading it as being more relevant because it was on Instagram. So if you have any questions about this, go ahead, and even though it may not be live, you can, as you're watching it after the fact, just answer in the comment section, and I will get answers to those, or one of my people will. And if you have any ideas for future morning tea with Jenna, go ahead and ask them there too. And I appreciate all feedback. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.